Hey guys, it's Elaine Rosales here, and I wanted to do a quick video to talk about the White Belt Challenge of Week 7 in the Inspire Action Challenge. And the challenge for this week was, one of the challenges was to go into a restaurant or something like that, and if you're one to not actually, if you're not one to speak up for yourself, then you need to start doing that. And at first, when I heard this challenge, I was kind of like, that's a little uncomfortable, feeling that I felt whenever I first heard the challenge. But, I'm gung ho for anything, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and do the challenge. And so what happened was, I started off like itsy bitsy things, like I would go through the drive through, and one thing that I would never do would be like to taste my drink and return it if it didn't taste good, or to check if they gave me, dipping sauce or stuff like that. Normally, I just trust them and I take my bag, and I would get home and be so upset because they wouldn't put it in there, right? So I started with little things like that, like running through the drive-through and checking my stuff and returning drinks if I didn't like it. And, you know, I could tell I kind of got a little uneasy feeling, like the people behind me were watching me. But as the more I did it, it became more about me, more about why I'm paying for this. I should get it the way that I want it, right? So then last night we took my mother for a birthday dinner to a sit down restaurant, and we had all of our kids and everything. And so I had multiple opportunities to ask for things, as far as, hey, can I get some lemons with my water? You know, where we went, they made a specific type of salad that already had dressing. So I had to say, hey, can I get a salad that doesn't have any dressing, just salad by itself with no dressing? Um, Also, the sauce, I wanted it spicier, and so I was having to ask for spicier sauce. And then one of my kids spilled milk, and it was asking for napkins to clean up the milk. It was little things like that that was making it, but it became much easier by the end of the week, that I had started off small but got to the bigger things of being able to ask for what I wanted, and it doesn't feel so odd or awkward doing it, because I used to feel like you didn't want to bother anybody. But what I learned was that they're looking for feedback. I noticed the manager kept asking, how was everything? Did your servers talk to you? They're looking for feedback. They're trying to figure out why their business is not succeeding the way it should be. And if you're not willing to tell, then eventually that restaurant will close down, and you'll be upset that you didn't speak up sooner. So that was part of my white belt Inspiration Challenge. This was important to me because of the fact that I didn't do it in the beginning. That was not something I didn't, almost as if I would tell myself, don't bother, you hate bothering other people. But what I realized was that, hey, I'm paying for that. I'm paying for that just like you would be paying for a service. You want out of it either what you paid or more. And so that's what I expect now. Um, and so that's what I got out of this white belt challenge. So I'm going to post this in the Inspiration group. And if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you friend me and like my page. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.